Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. It turns out, even the most charming stars of the Golden Bachelorette aren't safe from the chaos of modern love. One of the show's fan favorites, known for his kind heart and romantic spirit, has just revealed he was the victim of a shocking catfishing scam. And honestly, his story might make you laugh, gasp, and maybe even feel a little sorry for him. Catfishing. It's one of those things we all think we're too smart to fall for, right? Yet it's happening everywhere. Behind every sweet message or flirty emoji, there's a chance that person isn't who they say they are. And even celebrities, reality TV stars, and well-loved contestants from shows like The Golden Bachelor are not immune. Remember Sister Wives star Mary Brown? She thought she was falling in love with a kind, charming man, only to find out it was a woman pretending to be him the entire time. That experience didn't just break her heart, it changed her life forever. Sadly, history has a funny way of repeating itself, this time with one of our favorite gentlemen from The Golden Bachelorette. Jonathan Roan, yes, that Jonathan, the smooth-talking, kind-hearted contestant from Joan Vasso's season who left the show without a rose but with plenty of fans cheering for him. Viewers loved him for his sincerity and old-fashioned charm. When Joan sent him home, fans were heartbroken. Many even said he should have been the next Golden Bachelor instead of Mel Owens. But Jonathan didn't let rejection dim his light. After the show, he briefly found love with Michelle Zimmerman, and for a while, it seemed like maybe he'd finally found his match. Unfortunately, their romance ended before the new Golden Bachelor season began filming. Still, Jonathan stayed hopeful, because if there's one thing about him, he's a believer in love no matter how many times it knocks him down. So what did he do next? He turned to the modern way of finding love, online dating. He joined Christian Mingle, a wholesome app for singles looking for something real, something lasting. And it didn't take long before he met someone who seemed perfect. She claimed to be from Ghana, beautiful, kind, and eager to start a life with him. Their messages flowed easily, and Jonathan felt that spark again, the kind of excitement that makes you feel like maybe, just maybe, this time it's real. He was smitten. He told his co-workers all about her, even sharing how she wanted to come to America to be with him. You can imagine the smiles, the teasing, and the hopeful, this could be the one conversations at the office. But then, things started to feel a little off. The details didn't add up. Her stories kept changing, and the more Jonathan dug, the more cracks began to appear in the fairy tale. Then came the red flag that made it clear. She began asking for money. That's when it hit him. This wasn't love. It was a scam. Jonathan had been catfished. Now, most people would be devastated, angry, humiliated even. But Jonathan, he handled it like a champ. When he shared his story with former Bachelor star Bob Guiney, he didn't sound bitter at all. In fact, he laughed about it. He could see the humor in it, the irony of being on national television looking for love only to get duped by a scammer online. And maybe that's what fans love most about Jonathan, his ability to find light even in ridiculous situations. Sure, it was a lesson learned the hard way, but he came out stronger. He didn't lose his sense of humor or his belief in love, and honestly, that's rare these days. Most people would have sworn off dating forever. Not Jonathan. He shrugged it off, saying, "Hey, at least I didn't send her money." That's right. He caught on before it went too far. Smart move, Jonathan. When fans heard about his experience, the reactions were all over the place. Some were shocked that someone as grounded and mature as Jonathan could fall for a scam. Others couldn't help but defend him, pointing out that love makes us all a little blind sometimes. And then, of course, there were the Bachelor Nation loyalists saying, "You should have been the second Golden Bachelor, not Mel Owens." It's true, Jonathan's easygoing personality and genuine heart made him a fan favorite, so hearing that he'd been tricked by someone pretending to love him hit fans right in the feels. But let's be honest, it's really not about intelligence or desperation, it's about hope. When someone makes you feel special, wanted, and seen, it's easy to believe in the fairy tale. Even the smartest, most level-headed people can get caught up in the emotion of it all. And that's what makes Jonathan's story so relatable. It's not about being naive, it's about being human. In a world full of filters, fake profiles, and false promises, finding genuine love is harder than ever. And while Jonathan's experience was painful, it's also a reminder for all of us. Be careful, be aware, and never, ever send money to someone you've never met in person. Love shouldn't come with a price tag, unless it's a dinner bill you're actually sharing in person. Jonathan's story ended with a laugh, not a heartbreak, and that's probably the best outcome anyone could hope for. Because the truth is, every failed romance, even the fake ones, teaches us something. It teaches us what we deserve, what we won't tolerate, and how strong we are when the fantasy fades. And who knows, maybe this story will just be another funny chapter Jonathan tells before finding the real thing. Somewhere out there, there's a woman who's going to appreciate his honesty, his humor, and his golden heart. No scams required. So while the Golden Bachelorette might be full of glitter, glamour, and drama, Jonathan's story reminds us that love, even when messy, is still worth the risk. And if nothing else, he's proof that even after heartbreak or catfishing, you can still hold on to hope. Because real love, it's out there, somewhere between the fake profiles and the true connections waiting to happen. Now, tell us, are you shocked that the Golden Bachelorette's Jonathan Roan fell for a catfish scam? Or do you think it's just another wild reminder that love in the digital age can be just as unpredictable as reality TV? One thing's for sure, in the world of the Golden Bachelor, the search for love is never boring. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.